Hi, thanks for joining me for this HeyScan Padres postgame recap for April 14th as the Padres are swept by the Colorado Rockies as they drop the final game of this three-game set 2-1. Today, starting pitching was not the problem. Clayton Richard was absolutely outstanding. He went 6 innings today, did not allow any runs, only 2 hits, gave the Padres every opportunity to win this baseball game. Unfortunately, they couldn't get any offense going against Jorge De La Rosa, the starter for the Rockies. Then it was the bullpen that faltered for the Padres. This time in the person of Dale Thayer, who was absolutely outstanding in his last outing. He struck out 4 of the 5 batters that he faced, was almost pitch perfect, basically unhittable, but he felt comfortable handing the 0-0 tie over to him in the 7th inning, but he wasn't as sharp today. He walked a batter, then facing Todd Helton, who was coming in a pinch hitting situation and really not that successful in that role, hitting only 160 lifetime as a pinch hitter, gets a slider on the inside part of the plate that he likes, hits it over the right field fence for a 2-run home run, and that was pretty much all she wrote. Padres did try to forge a comeback. They scored a run in the bottom of the 9th inning, but it was too little too late, and they dropped their 5th in a row. Some news for the Padres. Carlos Quentin has decided to drop his appeal of his 8-day suspension that was handed down by Major League Baseball for the fight that he was involved with Zach Greinke. Basically, it came down to this. Major League Baseball Players Association that was representing Carlos had talked to Major League Baseball. There was no indication whatsoever that MLB was going to take any days off of that suspension, so they advised Carlos, hey, look, doesn't look like they're going to change anything. Go ahead and start the suspension now. Let's get it over with. Carlos took that advice. He started the suspension today. 7 games left. He'll be able to resume to play with the Padres when they play the Milwaukee Brewers. To counter that, the Padres did call up Kyle Blanks. Now, Kyle had been hitting very well in AAA, hitting close to 300, was doing a great job playing left field and first base, so he'll get an opportunity once again, most likely, to show what he's got at the big league level, at least for a few days, until Chase Headley is activated. Now, what's going on with Chase? Chase scheduled to play third base tomorrow in Lake Elsinore, probably again on Tuesday if everything goes well. The suspicion is that he will probably be activated in time for the Giants series, and when that happens, obviously, the Padres will have to make a decision on who to send down. May not be an easy decision. If Kyle's doing well, do you want to send him down? Well, you may not have a choice. You got to keep your infielders. He certainly needs all your infield positions, including Alexi Amarista, who, although has not been hitting well, is your only option as the backup shortstop behind Everett Cabrera. And likewise in the pitching, because you have not been able to get consistent starts out of your starters and innings, I'm sure they're disinclined to send down any of the bullpen guys at this point. What may be interesting is to see if Andrew Cashner at some point doesn't start getting stretched out to maybe take over one of the spots in the starting rotation if there's not some more stability in the rotation and guys can't start giving some more consistent innings. Padres will, as I mentioned, play the Dodgers tomorrow. It'll be Jackie Robinson Day. Looking forward to the festivities to celebrate Jackie Robinson. Anxious to see the movie, by the way, 42. My son saw it. He said it was outstanding. I've heard nothing but great things about that movie as it honors the late, great Jackie Robinson. So looking forward to seeing that. Hope it lives up to everybody's expectations and honors the memory of one of our heroes the way it should. It'll be Eric Stoltz going up against Chad Billingsley tomorrow. Game time 7:05. Andy Mazer and myself will be bringing you the call on the mighty 1090. Hope you'll join us, and we'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow. I'm Bob Scanlon. Thank you for joining me for this recap, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night.
Here comes the ready or not. Here comes the boys for the sound. Here comes the ready or not. How you like me now? I say we rep the South. So what you talking about? I'm not running out my mouth. I know this without a doubt. 'Cause if you know these streets, then these streets know you. And when it's time to handle business, then we know what to do. What to do? Me and